I finished taking a shower about 7 minutes ago, and I realized how much of a joke my interactions with other people are, both online and in real life. They come to me, they tell me that I'm X or Y, or Z, and then they leave and never want to interact with me again. But when I was thinking over what they said, and how it made me feel, I was wondering, why did it make me feel the way it did? And what really did they say when they came to me? And I realized they were describing themselves, and they were trying to pin their own description of themselves onto me. And also, my mental health, not just mine, but of the friends, of family, and of some people at the workplace. I think it's globally just the mental state of many people is going downhill. This year is not a very good year, but I think that it's been going very downhill for me and for some of my friends. And I realized just how much of a joke it also is, but rather a cruel joke, is my interactions with people in real life. Because I do not drink, I do not smoke, because and I do not take drugs. I've had really shit health, and so I envy those that have good enough health to be able to smoke, not that I would want to do it, but just the fact that they don't need to take any medication, they don't need to do this, they don't need to do that, it's just, they're healthy. And I envy them, and I envy their good health. And I despise them because they're destroying what they were given, good health, that I've never had. Until, a certain point where I sort of got cured. Even though it's still echoing from time to time. And who's my best friend? A smoker and a drinker. He doesn't take drugs, but he's a smoker, he's a drinker. And after his girlfriend, abandoned him, and apparently it hit him hard, really hard, because 2 weeks after they broke up, she had another guy. He then took up 2 jobs and started destroying his life, or health, at an even faster rate, and then he couldn't manage one of the jobs, so he quit it, and now he's like drinking himself to death. How much of a fucking cruel joke is that? It's like, that's the person that I've had the most fun with, had the most thoughtful conversations, and it's like, yeah, okay, sure, dude. Then, that's like an example. From now on, I think that if I try to continue anyhow, I'll just keep on providing incoherent examples, etc. But another cool joke of my interactions with someone else is, it's like, when I was a lot younger, and when we owned what was it? I don't know what the English word is. Real estate? I think when we owned a real estate away from where we currently live, on another village, but more of a village than where we currently live. It was like the village in the older sense. Yeah, whatever. Maybe you understand, maybe you don't. There was this one incident when one of my legs was hurting, and it only kept getting worse. And my sister was the one who would tell me, "Shut up, you're just whining." And when I was getting out of the shower to this room, which is like only 2 rooms, I overheard my sister and my mom talking over Discord how she feels bad and how it's all getting worse. And my mom is telling her, "It's not getting worse. Tell me how you feel." And she said how she felt, and it's like, yeah, that's not really getting worse. You've had a fever. You got out of the fever, so now it's only echoing and you're gonna be better. It's like, no, it's not good. It's like, she's acting exactly the same as I did. And she isn't being believed, just as I wasn't by her. It's like, it's a joke that plays itself against the person that's... What do you get when you combine? I don't even know why I'm making this. I just wanted to record Warcraft, but for some reason when I was in the shower I found it real funny how fucked up some of the things really are. funny. Oh, oh dear. Uh, I realize that one of the days is probably going to be the day that... Well, no. Let's not go that far. But I only know that I can't really define what is the reason why has my mental health been decaying as if I ate some rocket fuel. I'll put it that way. I don't know, because the current year, despite how much more shit I felt at times, wasn't as bad as some of the previous years. Maybe it's the air, maybe it's the atmosphere. I don't know. But it's getting real funny in here.